Hey guys, what's up? Son of Chelsea back here again, and today I'm going to do a video that I think I have to regarding Chelsea. Eva Carneiro probably been one of the biggest problems of this season, the biggest kind of controversy surrounding Chelsea. It just will not go away. We found out now that, of course, Chelsea and Eva Carneiro thought we're going to have some sort of deal, but then Eva Carneiro's come back now, and now she's apparently suing Jose Mourinho. And I want to do something as a Chelsea fan to kind of give you a perspective on my feelings, because I think people take kind of opinions and kind of, there's a lot of stuff that's said about Chelsea fans, and I just want to give my opinion on it, my kind of rational opinion of what I think of the whole situation, because it's been dragging on now. This probably should have been done in August, but the way it is, it's blown out of proportion, and I want to give my opinions on it because I think I want to be a little clearer on my... I just want to give an opinion on it. So, opposition fans, whoever see this, this is my opinion from a Chelsea fan's perspective of what's gone on. If we go way back to the start of when Jose kind of got angry at Eva Carneiro, this is the thing that blew the whole thing out of the water, and this is how it started. I personally think, I think Jose deserves a lot of criticism in the way this has been handled. I think he could have stopped all of this from happening, or at least kind of made the situation less worse, and kind of, if he would have come out on the Tuesday after that Swansea game and maybe said, listen, he at the moment, we're sorting out some stuff behind the scenes, and things, we do have problems here, but we're going to sort them out. Just kind of a media kind of thing. Come out and say something like that. That didn't happen. So the media, of course, had that story, and then it just got worse and worse and worse. And the fact she wasn't on the bench the next game was, for me, just so stupid and so ridiculous. The fact that we'd had a dodgy start to the season, and the fact in that game against City we got absolutely hammered, it just made everything worse. And now, when I said this in my video, where if you haven't seen it, guys, and you haven't seen my video on my channel, my last video I did was one of the last videos I did was talking about what I think's gone wrong at Chelsea, and it actually didn't involve Eva Carneiro at all. It was more just, for me, the mistakes that have been made within the squad and within the pitch. But the problem is, now everyone talks, whenever there's a problem with Chelsea, it's always about going back to Eva Carneiro. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's had absolutely no effect on the team. It clearly has. Mentally, if there's something going on, with work or something, I'm sure it has had an effect, and we've heard many stories. But it doesn't help the situation, and Jose could have himself helped this situation a lot. I'm not saying that Eva Carneiro would have stayed at Chelsea. Maybe she wanted to leave, maybe she had other problems, but it would have helped the situation if she was there, and it would have cooled down a lot of the heat of the situation. And if Chelsea could have dealt with it in that way, and Jose could have dealt with it in that way. Now, Eva Carneiro continues to still want this money. Now, personally, she obviously feels aggrieved. She feels she's been embarrassed, or she feels that she was unfairly treated, which I do as well, because I think, people make mistakes in work, and, you can't just slam people. And the fact is, no matter what we think about, if it was a man, the same thing would have happened. Now, clearly, that's politics and all that, and, going into that would be a whole different discussion, but that's the way it is. And I think as Chelsea, we should have done more and should have been more smarter with this situation. Considering the fact, the amount of pressure on us as a club, we should have acted in a better way. Jose Mourinho should have acted in a better way. There should have been someone, and there's a media team there. These managers have media people always in their ear, and someone should have been to Jose and said, listen, in this situation, just come out, just say we're sorting it. And it would have calmed down the situation. We're 3 months down the line and people are still talking about it. It's still in the news. Now, Eva Carneiro apparently wants to sue Jose Mourinho personally. Now, maybe it is going a bit too far, and maybe, if you have an agreement between two clubs, and I thought that the thing was done, but this, I think it's like, for me, whenever I see an Eva Carneiro story now pop up, I just think, why? Why, Jose? Why did you do that in the first place? And, it just hasn't helped with the awful start to the season we've had. And I think Jose could have helped himself so much by doing that. And I think sitting here right now as a Chelsea fan, I think most people probably expect me to come on and go, F Eva Carneiro, screw her, why is she doing this? Why is she being so egotistical? I'm personally not going to say that, because I think it's illogical, and I think, sitting here and trying to condemn the actions and saying that Jose Mourinho and Chelsea had no part in this and there was no problem and no mistakes made, for me, it's just so wrong, and I think sometimes you just have to take those blue tinted or whatever tinted glasses you have as a fan and just look at things logically. It hasn't helped us as a club, and I can't talk to people now from opposition fans without them bringing up Ivo Carneiro. And the problem is that stops actual intelligent discussion about what's gone wrong at Chelsea, and that's something that annoys me. And it always the root of the problems, and so many problems that have happened at Chelsea this season. So they're my opinions, guys. Quick thoughts on the Ivo Carneiro situation. As a Chelsea fan, I thought this was a video that had to be made. If you're an opposition fan and you watch this, tell me your opinions on the situation. I'm very interested to hear from other views, also other Chelsea fans. What are your opinions on the situation? Because I personally think this could have been stopped. The root of this kind of epidemic, you could call it, of the Ivo Carneiro situation that has worsened problems at Chelsea, for me personally, could have been sorted earlier. But that is my personal opinion, guys. Let me know all your thoughts on everything I've said in the video below. You can follow me on Twitter at Son of Chelsea. Also, if you're on this channel, do FIFA content, do Chelsea videos, as I said. I'll put a link in the description to that video I did where I talked about what I think's fundamentally gone wrong at Chelsea this season. So thank you, guys, and I will see you again.